Chewbacca, is it clear? Is it safe? Is it safe? The taxi driver. Clears. So yesterday was the Utopias, and I realized I didn't talk about one specific aspect of those, and that was comfort. Because they're heavier and they feel heavier. These two are both lighter. Those are the Elects. These are the Clears. They're actually lighter. And even though there's no flex this way, except for a very small amount, those seem to flex less. Just pointing that out. These actually get comfortable. And you tell me if this is what Focal has been going after. Are these a portable pair of headphones? I know what you're thinking, like, Zeos, they're fucking massive $1,100. I mean, they're pretty though. Like they're the right color if you were going to do like an outdoor like portable can, like to show off. I mean, but they come with like this cable. Now, anyone who knows cables knows that a 4-foot cable hardly works on a desk, but it would definitely work in your pocket, and it does unscrew and become a 3.5mm. So okay, maybe. And can we look at this cable for a second? I haven't taken the plastic off. I'm going to let the owner do that. Beautiful wrapping. Just is nice. It's a bit janked. It's done been janked. I didn't take it out and try to straighten it because I wasn't using this cable. I wasn't using any of the cables that come with the Focal Clear. Let me show you the cables that come with it. First, I'm going to put this one though in the portable carry bag. All right, remember how I had the theory about it being portable? Look at this case with this extremely nice zipper and then the logo, and it's got this strap that says "Listen Beyond," and then the actual zippers are still in like this condoms, these like rubber silicone condoms. Again, I'm leaving them on there for the owner. I don't want to touch that shit. Ooh, it's a bad voodoo. So you open it up and it's got this. They fit just beautifully in here. Collapse it down. They just fit beautifully, like better than any other headphone fits in a case. And then you have the space in here for the elastic, and it's like a Velcro elastic, and it comes with a little elastic thing for the wire. So, oh. And I showed you the box for the Alex and the Utopia. The box for the Focal is completely different. It comes, obviously, they come inside of this, which I'm just still smitten by how nice this is. Like, this feels like Ferragamo. This is what this feels like. Pasta would kill me if I said that. But then you take out the thing and it says clear focal. Like, what's this? What's this? What could be in this, Zeos? Oh, my fucking science. This is how you start a religion. You deliver this box and you say, hey. Magnetized closing. Look at these wire presentations. Those are massive wires. They're going to be janky as shit, just like that one is, because they're the same. It's not round, it's flat. There's two individual cables wrapped up like that in there. So it's gonna jank like a mofo, just with bigger janks. The jank factor is off the chains, at least 6 darbs worth of jank. And you got a 1/4 inch to the ends, and then a balance cable to the ends. They look about the same length. You know why these are not taken out of here? Because why would I? Just leave that. We got the user manual here. The clears, or I don't need that. That's just... Pay attention, Fostex, you bastards. 909s, I was complaining in the 909 review that the unboxing experience was horseshit. It was horseshit, Fostex. I know you're Japanese and it's all business, smoking and business and lolly underwear, but fucking give me some that's presentation. That made... If I was going to say these are not worth $1,100, now they're worth $1,100 just for that fucking box. Moving on to the actual headphones. They're gorgeous. They are fucking... I love the light color. I love the change in like perspective of it. I think it's a real good... It brings it out. You can actually notice all the design cues and everything. Whereas the Utopias is sort of like... They just added a bunch more shit here and up here, and they made this thing here instead of that. And it's carbon fiber, but you don't really need it because it actually gets heavier. These are beautiful. And you put them on, and they feel... quality. Now I'm running them again off the QES Labs HPBA2 Mark II reference amp and the ADI2 DAC. God, I sound pretentious. Hi, I'm running them off my Italian amplifier and my German DAC. But wallpapers are still making me seem like a human. So let's get back to Nanachi and the Light. That low end. I'll tell you where these have all the markings of like, ooh, we're going to make a Beats competitor, Beats Pro. The low end is bumped on this pair compared to the Elex and the Utopia. And I don't remember the Allyrs 100%, but I'm going to say that it's bumped. I'm just getting like these rumbles. Boom, 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 boom. And then compared to these two, these are much narrower sounding. These try to sort of like step away and give you some soundstage. They try to like be, again, chill and relax. And these are sort of bringing in. This is what I feared a little bit with the Utopias. Like that's the standard highest end model. You bring it, you get that giant speaker and you just get it a little bit closer. It's a little bit perfect. Okay, now play music. And I don't really prefer that sound. However, Focal has done a very good job of it for these. I was switching back and forth between the Elex and these to try to see what, because they're roughly, this is 700, these are 1100. So I'm assuming they're, you know, it's a mass drop thing. They're probably taking these, stripping them out, bringing those. And I was trying to see, am I gaining or losing detail compared to the Elex? And you're losing detail. You literally lose detail. Spoiler alert for the Elex, which is coming up tomorrow in this 3-day review. When they do the Elex the last day, these, you lose a little bit, just a little. They get closer, and therefore they have to like step away the treble so it doesn't hurt. They don't want to be sibilant. They bring the bass up, they bring it closer, and they don't want to kill you, so they drop the treble just a little bit. Just floats away. And I thank them for that. But when you're doing a comparison like I'm doing, it's like, oh, wait, why would you do that? So let's move to the next track. You get like, I'm making a face, and you can't see my face. You have to just understand my face. I'm making like a scrunchy nose face, like, it's sort of, you're squeezing it again. You're squeezing this. I know what I want in most headphones. There are some very few headphones I want very close, very accurate. Like my L700s, honestly, are not that wide. They're very close, but they're fucking stacks, and it's the end of days when you're inside of that. Put this in my skin. It's like shave off the first layer of skin and get it as close as possible. Whereas these are not stacks, let's put it that way. And when you bring everything closer and then you up the bass, you sort of feel like claustrophobic a bit. There's people out there who love the sound of these clears. I know there are. They fucking love them. They line up around the block. And the light song, Quigley Down Under, native montage, just light guitar, just light things. Light things are fine because you don't feel like you're getting assaulted. But with a little bit heavier track, and I'm just hitting next track, by the way, we're randoming this. Simpsons, no. And you have to excuse how slow my fucking song change is. Re-nice circulation, perfect. Let's get some weeb shit going. I wish it was the remix, because then it would be fucking just... This is about as brutal as I want music to get. Brutal. I said word brutal. I want re-nice circulation to be as brutal as it gets. Because once you start getting into like the... If I put on... Let me see. What do I got? Piano Black, Pearl, Mushroom Hunting. Wait. What's the one from Yoko Kanno? From Gateway. There you go. Some jazz. Some heavy. This is nice. This is a nice track. This is good. I'm worried about the track that's going to come on when I hit next. That's like 97 instruments playing all at once, and then a low-end track. Trouble from the Redline OST. Big. Oh, man. The low end is just... It's happening. The low end, it feels like it's up an octave. It feels like they took the low end that is normally here, and they said, no. Now you're low end, too. They just grabbed an extra octave of it. Because it's everywhere. Is it sub bass? I don't know if I'd call it sub bass. That's currently playing right now. The whole headphone is shaking. They've taken this and they've Beats Pro'd them, but they've Beats Pro'd it in a very made in France sort of way. You get a lot of low end, a lot of it. You get a nice thick, like when you're making a sandwich, you know, you take the mayonnaise and you spread it out. But you ever have one of those days where you take the mayonnaise and you just leave it in like a giant clump and just sort of like push it over? So you've got this thick blob of mayonnaise on your sandwich. That's what these are done with low end. They just left a thick, slathering lump of mayonnaise base on it. And it's very good. I enjoy it. I enjoy it on certain tracks and certain times. But they did that and they sort of trapped the sound inwards a bit. So it can get real fucking, like, your heart starts palpitating on certain tracks. And I've been real lucky so far switching out. And if my NAS wasn't running a goddamn consistency check, I could actually change tracks faster than once every 12 fucking seconds. Synology, how you doing? Oh, Dead Mouse, that'll do it. Dr. Funkenstein. Everything. Failbait. Perfect. Yeah, these are the Rapper. These are the Rap Star headphone. Look at the case they come in. I feel like Jay-Z wants to own a set of these. They got the flash wires. I like the wires. The presentation. These are the Beats Pro of the Focal line. Congratulations, Beats. You've earned some imitators. That said, they're way better than anything Beats has ever done, ever. But that's the sound they're going for. Where the Utopias are doing a very good job of quiet, calm, like you could just hear the strings in every instrument playing. But they don't like complicated, heavy mixes. These are extreme thick low end, a little bit closer, and they don't like heavy mixes, which is what like Run the Jewels would be. Ooh. Let's see. I love Run the Jewels. Run the that should be enough. Boom. Angel Dust. There, we'll jump right to the middle. There's so much happening right now. There's just so much happening. There's the bass line, and there's the things, and there's singing, and he's in the back. And I feel like I walked into a club. Like, you know when you walk into a club and everything's really loud, and you're like, oh, Jesus, I gotta find the corner where it's not doing this? I mean, some people run into a club and they just fucking just smash their face against the speakers like, yeah, I'm gonna do some ecstasy. But it's just a little bit... I'm not giving these a bad review. I'm just giving you what I hear. All right? If that's the sort of... If you are intrigued by my description of it and you have an extra $1,100 to take these blatantly portable... If this was 5 or 6 feet, I would say, you know what? This is not designed for portable use. But it goes to a 3.5 millimeter. These are designed to walk around in public with. Insanity. I love it. I love insanity. These are exactly for those people. They have good imaging. A little bit... It doesn't really focus across. It sort of just bounces around between the cups. That's got to do with them closing it in. You sort of get this effect more than you get full pans. Whereas the Utopias, you got full pans, and it was a little bit softer, and everything sort of melded a little better. If all three of these were the same price, it would make perfect sense. Well, then the Elex have to cost more. I'm going to talk about the Elex tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of the Focal week. Utopias are done, again, way too much money. These are designed for, you know, Missy Elliott. Is she still a thing? I'm old. Is Missy Elliott a thing? These are designed to open this box and go, damn, I spent my money properly on these headphones. Ugh. You get them in their beautiful carrying case. You go places, you show off. The French Riviera will love you there. And you put on anything you want, and it'll sound better than a lot of headphones. These are just very specifically tuned to have low end and to be a little bit tighter and closer. And I wish they handled just... It's like turning the bass boost up on a normal pair of headphones. Like, oh yeah, that sounds good. But then you start putting complicated mixes into it, and it's just like, I can't handle this anymore. So, that's the Clears. That's the wallpaper for the Clears, downloadable in the description. The Patreon that helps support this channel and will ensure and send all this stuff back to their owners in the upper right or the description. And if you sign up for $5 a month, you get into yard sales where I sell various things, players and other headphones are going out. And if you sign up for $10 a month, you get into a private Patreon chat where basically you could ask me any question you want 24 hours a day. It's up to when I'm sleeping. I'm not going to fucking answer you. What are you, crazy? But those people could ask me right now, what do I think about these? And I have to tell them before the video is even out because they're paying me to. Also, you get to see these videos a little bit early. Just a little bit early. And, you know, if there's a rush, if everyone on Earth decides to go out and buy Focal Clears or Focal Clears, you know, you'll save the rush because you're on Zeos' Patreon. Anyway, that's it for today. Check out the links in the description. Check out this. Check out the Patreon. Tomorrow, the last and final day, the Alex. Fuck names. All right, moving on.